If as a leader, all you do is give, but never receive, that's seen as the highest level of altruism, right? And true leaders should always give 1000% of their time and energy all the time, right? Wrong. Did you know leaders who are great givers but poor receivers can actually do more harm than good? Yes, and it's more common than you think. And in today's episode, we're going to go over the who, the what, and the when on receiving and accepting gifts, compliments, blessings, and all-around good things in your life, because it's going to be crucial as you grow as a leader. If you want more success tips like this in your life, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon now so you never miss a thing. Welcome to Adventures in Leadership on Kristie TV. This is where high achievers go for the tools, confidence, and motivation to become a successful leader. Let's do this. Welcome to part 3 in a 4-part series of giving and receiving as a leader. Now, if you missed the first 2 episodes, you can catch them right here in this playlist, or you can click the link below and then just come right back to this episode. Now, for most people, giving comes pretty easy. But it's actually in the receiving that's really going to define your leadership journey and your relationships. When you're given an award, do you automatically say, oh, no, I don't deserve this? Or if somebody gives you a compliment, do you brush it off immediately? Or let's say somebody gives you a gift, especially if it's unexpected, do you get completely flustered and just don't want it and refuse it immediately? If you find yourself constantly denying gifts from others, it's going to be a really difficult road to becoming that confident leader that feels they're worthy of success and good things in their life. While the etiquette of receiving varies all around the world, we're going to talk about 3 tips that you can use to improve your receiving skills and be that leader that people want to follow. Let's go to who. Who is affected when you receive? Do you think you're the only one who's affected when you do or don't receive? When you don't receive, the other person can't receive either. Yeah, it goes both ways. So I used to be a poor receiver. One of my past mentors, Matt, would watch me get compliments from my team, and I would constantly deny them every single time. Oh, that goal I achieved? Oh, I didn't really do much. Oh, this outfit? Oh, it's kind of old. Oh, that project I finished? I guess I could have probably done better. I was constantly denying anybody's compliments until one day Matt brought it up. He brought up my bad habit and said, why don't you just say thank you and leave it at that? As in, maybe people were just being sincere about what they were saying because they were seeing something in you that you didn't see in yourself. And because I didn't have a lot of belief or self-confidence in myself, that's why I was poo-pooing on all my teammates' gifts to me. Well, that wasn't the leader that I wanted to be. So to this day, when somebody gives me a compliment, no matter what, I just smile and say thanks. So let's get back to the point of if you don't receive, then they don't receive. Yes, that's exactly how it works. So what if giving is the way that the other person receives joy? So if you deny their gift that they really want to give you, you're now robbing them of their joy. You're denying them the ability to give to someone else. Don't rob them of that. You may think that you're being humble or whatnot, but in actuality, you could be insulting them and then you're denying their ability to give to another person. Think about how it feels when you've sincerely tried to give something to somebody and they constantly refuse it or they brush it off. Now think about how it feels when you sincerely give something to someone and they come back with, thank you so much, I really appreciate this. And they have a huge smile on their face. It's a big difference. Be a good receiver. Let's go to what. What do you think of receiving? There's a difference between takers and receivers. And do you feel receiving something from someone takes something away from them? Or maybe you have this negative idea that if you receive something from someone, you're seen as a taker? Well, remember that if somebody is offering you something of their own free will, you are receiving that blessing or that gift. And the better that you receive those blessings or gifts, even if it seems a little bit much or you don't deserve it, the better off you're going to be. Because if you don't get into that habit, you're going to start feeling pretty empty. When you receive a gift, do you feel the need to reciprocate immediately? Do you get a nagging feeling like, oh, I must give something back? Or do you feel in debt to them? Well, those feelings could reflect on how you see the act of giving. Now, the etiquette of giving something back when you've received something varies widely across the cultures. But maybe you allowing the other person to just have a sense of joy might be just the reciprocation that you're looking for. Receiving can be a great relationship builder, but if you don't receive well, you deny the gift, you deny the bond. And that can be harmful to relationships because the person that's giving you the gift or the compliment or whatever it is, they might be doing it because they want to strengthen the bond with you or deepen a connection. And if you want to strengthen the relationship with that person, you'll want to learn how to graciously receive from them because it's about building the relationships, not denying them. Let's go to when. When do you like to receive? Are the holidays or special occasions the only time that you feel that it's appropriate to receive? Or do you only like to receive when you know that it's coming, as in no surprises? Or do you think people should only receive when it's absolutely needed? And how do you view people who are always receiving? Do you see them as needy or weak? Have you ever taken offense to somebody who gives you something and you think, well, why are you giving me this? Is it because you feel I'm needy or weak or incompetent? Think about it this way. Have you ever liked to just give something to somebody just to give it to them? Okay, well then flip it. Maybe the person that gave you that thing, whatever it was, just wanted to make you happy. Just because. And maybe they didn't see you as weak or needy or incompetent or anything like that. Because if you only give when you feel that it's absolutely necessary and you never do it just because, that could definitely tell you how you view giving and receiving. If you still have trouble receiving, you could make a game out of it. So every time that you receive something, you can give something. Because like they say, if you're blessed, go ahead and be a blessing. Giving to others and practicing gratitude is really important when it comes to understanding your blessings and your perspective in life. But it does go both ways. If you want to be open to things like growth and opportunities and excellence, you need to be a good receiver as well. Because when you learn to do both, then your life will open up all sorts of abundance. Are there things that you need to do to become a better receiver? What action are you going to take to be more open to good things that happen in your leadership journey? And if you missed the first 2 episodes, well, you can catch them right here. And then stay tuned for the last episode in the series where we have 3 more crucial tips surrounding receiving and how it's going to help you become a more fulfilled and happier leader. Now I want to hear from you. How are you going to get good at receiving? And if this video gave you a spot of motivation, well then just give it a thumbs up. And if you loved what you saw today and you want more, you got it. Just hit the subscribe button and the bell icon below and you'll never miss an episode. And if you know someone who would love these leadership tips, success strategies, and motivational stories, well hit the share button below and just share it with them. They may just thank you for it. It was great seeing you here on Kristie TV and keep receiving that awesome abundance. Do you want to be a confident, next-level leader, but your job doesn't offer any solid training? Are you unsure of how or where to start? Then let's talk. Schedule a free leadership strategy session with me. If you're a driven professional and you're serious about taking your success to the next level, just click the link in the description below. We'll talk about your challenges and next steps you can take to be the leader you're meant to be. Let's move you forward now.